Hi everyone, it's Cassie. Welcome back for another video here on my YouTube channel. Today we're doing something special. We are going to be playing along with the Kendra's Card Challenge, and today just happens to be sponsored by Love from Lizi. And so I'm going to be showing you the Love from Lizi Spring Kit. It's chock full of so much great stuff. You've got this beautiful stamp set, which I will be using. You also have some really pretty doily stickers, and then 8x8 pattern paper. Y'all know I love that. I'm going to have everything linked down below, so if it's something that you're interested in going and snagging, you can do that. But yeah, such pretty papers. I love all those spring colors. Now, I did not get a chance to do all 15 cards this time, which I really do enjoy doing, but I didn't get a chance to do that this time. Time just did not allow it. But you best believe I will be visiting this kit again. I am just obsessed with it. It's so beautiful. So many great elements, lots of cardstock. You even have card bases for 6x6 and for A7 cards. So yeah, a lot of good stuff in here. I'm so excited. And not only do you get all that, like all this cardstock and pattern paper and a full stamp set, you also have this whole packet of ephemera and just embellishments. You get ribbon and little wood elements and tags and doilies and this beautiful die cut that cuts out a basket with some flowers. So yeah, like I said, I didn't get a chance to make all 15 cards this time using this kit, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. So I decided to use the second card sketch from the challenge number 14. There's 15 sketches, and if you're unfamiliar with it, this is where you take like 6 pieces of pattern paper if it's double-sided, and you can cut that up and you can come up with 15 different cards. I love how that's designed. It's so wonderful to do that. I went ahead and cut my cardstock and my pattern paper all down so that it's ready to go, so that we can easily assemble this card. And we're gonna step up our pace here a little bit. We are doing double time. I don't make cards this quickly. I wish I did. I'd probably get a lot more done. But yeah, so we're using the second card sketch, and what I love about how brilliant these card challenges are is that you come out with 15 cards. If you do it right, you can come out with 15 cards. And I've done it before. I've got another one coming out in the future tomorrow. And these sketches are just something to revisit. So I highly, highly, highly recommend joining and playing along, because you can keep these, like print out your sketches, keep them in a binder or something, and then come revisit them anytime you're just like, I need some inspiration. I love to just pick a stamp set. In this case, this really beautiful stamp set from Love from Lizi with those realistic rabbits, and then just kind of go to town cutting or stamping, coloring, cutting out, preparing all of your sentiments, all that, and then you end up, like I said, with 15 cards. So it's super fun. We're going to stamp out this little bunny. I love the realisticness of this stamp set. It isn't something I would typically grab, but the reason I love stamp sets like this is because it makes the coloring process so super simple. If you are not like you've just really started coloring, it's something really new for you, you can color these very detailed stamps super easily. They're very forgiving because they're so detailed. Usually those ones that are not as detailed, that maybe might be a little bit more whimsical, those can be a little intimidating, especially if you're new to coloring, but something like this makes it really easy. I did start with my darker color of ink, and I stamped these out using some Blackout ink by Ink on 3 onto some Express-It cardstock. Those are both alcohol marker friendly. Today I am using my Copic markers. I have been really focusing on my Olo markers lately, but I like to combine them, so I play around with all of it. So when I buy a product, whether it be, alcohol markers or color pencils or whatever, I use it all. I use it all. So yeah, I tend to have favorites, but it's fun to grab them all and use them all. So I did go dark to light. That's not typically how I go, but I'm trying to expand my coloring abilities. And so, yeah, we're doing that. And I put up all the colors on the screen for you. That's how cute this little bunny turned out. And we did fussy cut him out. There wasn't a die to go along with this, so we fussy cut him, but he was super simple to fussy cut. I'm playing around with those little doily stickers because I love them. And so I'm trying to decide which one I want to put on there. And so I did decide on one. And He's going to be super simple to trim down because I am going to save all of it, whatever I have left over, except for this tiny little corner piece that I won't save. But I will save the other piece, and I'll stick that right back down on the sticker sheet so I can use that on another card when I'm able to get back to this kit. Because like I said, I really do love this kit. It's so full of so much great stuff. And it is still available as of filming, so like I said, we'll have it linked down below. Then I'm going to bring out my sentiment and get that ready to stamp. We're going to stamp that out using some VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink. It's just a very crisp black, dark ink. Hopping by to say hi. So I've got this really fun spring card. We're going to glue our bunny down. Originally I thought about using some foam tape, but then I thought, no, I want to bring in one of these little cottontails. Yeah, comes with those too. So we're going to eventually glue that down, but we need to put this onto our card base. So I'm putting my A2 card panel on my card base. And then I'm going to bring in some of the little gems. I will have my quality control come in. He'll check things out for a minute. This one's Max. Oftentimes it's Miles. But yeah, and then I do want to stamp on the inside. I go ahead and decide to bring in a Distress Oxide ink. And those are really good for stamping. This one is the shaded lilac. And I'll bring in one of the flowers from the stamp set and just stamp that on the inside. It kind of ties everything together. I've got those little gems, as you can see, on the side. We're going to just take those, put those down with my pickup stick. I've got about 3 of those on there, rule of 3s, and then we're going to put our tail down. I'm using that same liquid glue, which is the Barely Art glue, just kind of pushing that down. I'm going to put a stamp block on there and let that sit for about a minute or so, and it will be on there, trust me. And then that's going to finish off our card for today. Be sure to come down and check out my description box. It's going to take you to all the hopping, all the information. You definitely want to go play along with this challenge. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button. Definitely consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. And as always, I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye, everybody.